Hello friends. Today on this episode of Talking Timeshares, we're going to cover the very first thing you need to do after buying a timeshare. Cancel the purchase. No, seriously, hear me out. What I'm about to tell you is either going to make your day or absolutely ruin it, depending on what side of the fence you fall on. Either way, there's a 100% chance of one of those things happening, and who doesn't like odds like that? To repeat, if you have recently bought a timeshare new from the resort, you should cancel that immediately. Full stop, no excuses, no exceptions. Heck, you shouldn't even finish watching this video before you go digging into your sales contract to find the section that covers on how to cancel. I'm kidding. Please finish watching the video first. Or at the very least, press pause, go find your contract, and then come back. I'll wait. Buy Club Wyndham points? Cancel. Buy Hyatt Vacation Club? Cancel. Buy Hilton? Marriott? Cancel. Buy a Westgate timeshare recently? Cancel twice, just to be sure. Seriously, it really doesn't matter what you bought if you paid full retail. You absolutely need to cancel immediately. Note that I'm not saying you shouldn't buy a timeshare at all. You just shouldn't pay anywhere near what you did if you bought it during a sales presentation. This is a universal rule that applies to nearly every timeshare purchase new from the developer. If you don't already know why I'm making this bold claim, that right there is reason enough for you to rescind your purchase and take the time to do the research in what I'm about to tell you. Just knowing this information will save you an absolute fortune. On average, $10,000 to $20,000. And it'll cost you absolutely nothing if I turn out to be wrong. Spoiler alert, I'm not wrong. Just ask my wife. For those of you still with me and interested in how I can make this claim, just sit right back and let me show you how your timeshare life is about to get turned upside down. I'm going to cover the two main reasons that timeshare owners regret not canceling a new timeshare purchase later on down the road when they find this information out after it's too late. Reason number one. You could have purchased that exact same timeshare on the resale market for far less than you paid for it from the resort. In many cases, absolutely free, just by buying from an existing owner on the resale market. In the last 30 years, and thousands of timeshare owners that have come across Tug, almost every one of them, to the letter, who bought a new timeshare retail from the developer, wishes they would have found Tug to learn this information prior to making that first purchase. Even if you were perfectly happy with the purchase price of your timeshare, realizing that it depreciated almost 100% the moment you purchased it, and if you tried to sell it immediately after purchasing, you would only be able to get pennies on the dollar, if anything, for it, is a very sobering and humbling experience for anyone. Many of you are now thinking, Brian, are you telling me the timeshare I just plopped down thousands of dollars for buying from the resort I could have gotten for far less on the resale market? Or maybe even free? Yep, that's exactly what I'm telling you. And it happens every single day. It's so common, we even have a detailed advice article written just for this topic. I'll include the link below in the description. Reason you should cancel number 2. What you think you bought turns out to not quite be exactly what you were sold during the sales pitch. Or to put it a different way, salespeople are hired to sell you sunshine and roses, but the truth is almost a far different reality that is rarely discovered until long after it's too late to cancel your purchase. And the salesperson knew full well that you won't discover those fun facts until long after it's too late to do anything about it. To make matters worse, nothing the salesperson actually told you verbally during the presentation has any bearing on the sale at all. If it's not written in black and white in your sales contract, you're not getting it. And chances are you didn't read that thing completely before you signed it. No one ever does. Common examples of these misleading statements include phrases that make you believe your timeshare will actually go up in value over the course of your ownership, or telling you how easy it is to exchange your timeshare anywhere at any time for any other timeshare in the world, or how simple it is to make reservations at any time at all. The reality of the situation is the salesperson has to misrepresent some of these features to even hope to have a chance of making a sale. If owners were told the whole truth up front during a sales presentation, especially about item number 1 regarding resale prices, no one would ever buy a timeshare. Tug even has numerous advice articles covering all of these items in great detail. I'll include links to them down below in the description as well, if you want more research instead of just believing what I'm saying to you in this video. If you're still skeptical about my claims, consider this. You risk absolutely nothing by canceling your new timeshare purchase, so you can take the time to review this information and have the facts to make a truly educated decision. Rest assured that if you do all your research and you decide that the deal you bought was exactly what you wanted, you can always go back and sign that original contract, no problem whatsoever. Trust me, that salesperson will be more than happy to make that deal again if you canceled originally. But in almost every situation, you will discover that retail just isn't for you, and you could get the same or equivalent, or in many cases, even more than what you bought in terms of points, by buying on the resale market from an existing owner who wants out. Heck, you might even discover that timesharing itself is not for you at all and just doesn't fit in to your travel needs. And in that case, you shouldn't buy a timeshare at any price, even for free on the resale market. Or you might discover that an entirely different system suits you much better than the one you purchased. This happens every single day. Either way, the answer is still to cancel this new purchase and take the time to research exactly what I'm telling you before throwing away thousands and thousands of dollars of your hard-earned vacation money. Here's a fun fact. Almost all timeshare cancellation periods are between 3 and 15 days from the day you sign, so the clock is ticking immediately. The exact details on how to legally rescind your new timeshare purchase will always be included in the sales contract that you signed. It's important to find that section and follow those instructions to the letter. This is the very reason that they attempt to make you schedule your sales presentation or owner update as early as possible during your stay, to ensure that the majority, if not all, of your legal cancellation period is eaten up while you're actually on vacation. Sales folks know full well most owners will simply wait till they get home to do the research on what they just bought, and by that time it's usually too late to cancel. After all, the salesperson was so kind and friendly and sold you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What could possibly go wrong? On the off chance that you just missed your cancellation period, or a few days afterwards, send the letter anyway. You never know. Note that none of this is new information. Tug has been giving the same advice for decades. Yet, the industry still did almost $10 billion a year in retail sales in 2022 alone. Cold hard fact is almost every one of those new sales could have been purchased by that owner on the resale market from an existing owner for a small fraction, if not completely free. Now you know why the most common phrase we hear on Tug when people finally find us is, "I wish I would have found you guys before I bought my timeshare." This is just as true in 2023 as it was in 1993 when Tug was first founded. As I mentioned from the start, this video is either going to make your day, as you're currently typing up your rescission letter to get a full refund, along with the added perk of ruining the day of the salesperson who sold you that timeshare, as they won't get the commission on the sale after you rescind. Or, if unfortunately it's too late for you to cancel, this video is not likely to be the highlight of your day, as you discover you simply paid way too much for the timeshare you bought, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it now, except learning how to make the most of it, and that's something Tug can help you with as well. While I personally hope you fall into the made my day category, unless you're a salesperson. Either way, now you know the truth. And that's the entire reason Tug exists in the first place. It's my hope that this video has been somewhat educational, mildly interesting, and at least a little bit entertaining. If you agree, please click the like button and make my day awesome. Thanks for watching.